Relaxer lawsuits. Now you know full and well if Benjamin Crump is on the news, it's something serious. In the past year or two, I noticed a commercial circulating with him talking about cancer related to relaxers.
It is very heartbreaking to hear these accounts from these dozens and dozens of women.
Last week recap. On the last episode, I went over a history of relaxers. We left off talking about the 80s and the 90s when a TV commercial revolution took over the relaxer industry. Upon researching, a light bulb went off. These lawsuits seem to be targeting specific relaxer companies, the ones who produce the at home relaxer in a box. I almost often find that these relaxers have to be activated. You mix two solutions together before applying the relaxer. Chemical differences. I remember these commercials constantly saying no lie relaxers. So here's a quick history lesson and science lesson. Lye relaxers are made from sodium hydroxide, and no lye relaxers use calcium hydroxide. Remember last week we talked about the conch, that particular relaxer that was worn by famous black men such as Little Richard, James Brown. Calcium hydroxide relaxers, especially the ones you can buy over the counter, are known to dry the hair out. I just wanted to give a little context before moving forward. And by the way, calcium hydroxide are the ones, I just want to reiterate, the ones that are named in these relaxer lawsuits, from my understanding. The infiltration of black salons. The at home relaxer revolution is a double edged sword. The corporations made a quite successful attempt at taking over the black salon industry, in my opinion. Many of these corporations are owned by white people. Not that I have anything against white owned businesses. My point is that when corporations take over any industry, it seems to ruin it and the customer base as well. Like what we're seeing with this sweep of class action lawsuits. I believe small business is better than mega corporations because there is a personal relationship between consumers and owners. To mass produce relaxer kits, in my opinion, is identical to mass producing electrician DIY kits or at home dentistry kits or DIY bathroom kits or even DIY at home barber kits. Sure, you can do these things yourself at home. The thing is that the creator of the kits assumed the liability as opposed to the licensed professionals. The lawsuits. As I said in the beginning, nationally acclaimed civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump is one of the first attorneys I saw regarding this matter. According to his website, he, along with attorney Deandra Fu DeBross Zimmerman of DeCello Levitt, filed a mass tort lawsuit on behalf of Jenny Mitchell, who contracted uterine cancer after her use of chemical hair straightening products sold by L'Oreal USA, suing that company as well as entities that assisted in the development, marketing, and sale of the defective products, including, pay attention, Motions, Dark and Lovely, Olive Oil Relaxer, and Organic Root Stimulator. You know what? I was trying to behave myself and trying not to bring out the ratchet voice for this, but I came across this ad. I believe that's Gabrielle Union in this ad from back in the 90s, and it literally say help Dark and Lovely fight breast cancer. I mean, it's the audacity for me. They literally got an ad talking about fighting breast cancer, which I'm quite sure is attached to some level of grant or government funding, but I shall digress. That's a whole nother video. My political videos come out on Sundays, y'all. But it's like a freaking abusive relationship, or like when you be seeing them documentaries of like the psychopath pastor that was doing all types of thievery and beating his wife and all that. But then on church, this is a good one. The ones that be like so heavy, indoctrinated, where they just be like, totally against homosexuality. Then you find out that they got some gay lover behind the scenes. It's like, hold up, you was the same one. Yeah, that's how I be feeling. Yeah, let me move on. Pay attention to the wording of this screenshot. It mentions keyword phrases like frequent users, 4 times a year, and twice as likely. For example, it's clear that they're rightly framing this as, quote, you got these people to be regular clients to a literal corrosive beauty in a box. The aftermath. At the time of the production of this video, litigation is ongoing. These products are still available for sale on major retailers' websites. The FDA is proposing a ban on relaxers that contain formaldehyde. On the website for the law firm Simmons Fletcher PC, the list of straighteners was not exclusive to black hair care items. It listed many keratin treatments, which are popular in non-black circles. This lawsuit is monumental and sets the legal precedence for straightening treatments moving forward.